I can see Ramesh has joined from Pune. I can see Akash from Ahmedabad. I can see Mahesh from Bangalore coming in. Folks who have just joined right now, I'll just put down my introduction once again. Folks who have Hey folks, so in just few minutes, we are just waiting for folks to join in. And still, so I'm recording link, webinar certificate and bonus offer. For folks, I think someone has asked, and moving on, let's talk about the agenda of the session. Program introduction of executive certificate in general management by IIM Indore, and also taking should be ready to general management for general management. A quick poll on your screen with 4 easy options here. So tell us how, just to make sure that the details, personally, I think most of the folks have already shared their responses for how many years of experience do you have. Let me quickly end the poll and share the result with you. 50% of the folks here have more than 5 years of experience and have 0 to 3 years of experience. 11% of the folks are for someone asking about the recording, yes, you will get recording post webinar over an email in case you want to go through this webinar recording once again.
A short introduction about me. I am Seema Sahai, Career Enhancement Coach and Employability Skills Trainer, Communication Specialist, and author of 4 books, but above all, an academic. Or before all, an academic, because I completed my college, went on to do my MA itself, and universities across India. Later, I forayed into mass communication, and I was the editor of an international monthly verification in TTT and soft skills. But actually, it was my experience with students and young job aspirants which led to the gradual corporates and regularly. So this is in brief about me. Now, as a career enhancement coach, what do I do? I enable, sometimes called soft skills.
So you can management. Second one, I want to improve my resume and showcase my general management skills. Third one, I'm interested in learning which projects, experiences are general management tools I can add on my resume. I can see folks have already started sharing why exactly are they attending this resume review session today. So I'll just keep this poll alive for 10 seconds more. Meanwhile, I can see the box questions throughout the session. We'll try to take as many questions as possible while Seema is reviewing the resumes. And also there will be special duration for the Q&A part. So don't worry, folks, we'll try to, let's see like what folks have shared. If we have gotten the highest amount of votes for, I want to improve my resume and showcase my general management skills. I think you'll get some idea basically how you can do. 24% of the folks have shared, I want to understand what general management tools I can add. See, basically equal amount of folks have shared that I'm seeking to transition into a career in general management, learning which projects and experiences are valuable for a general manager. I think we'll be covering a lot of these basically skills, projects, you can add the live resume review session. So Seema, would you like to start before I start sharing the resume?
It's a surprise to a lot of us that it was Leonardo da Vinci who first crafted or who first created a resume. Not in the sense that we know it today, but actually not in the modern sense, but actually he was the one who marketed himself as, actually, this is what there is the difference between the two. So resumes are generally furnished by students who are in the final year of their college or courses, and young professionals with 0 to 3 years of experience. So this is the difference. Although for convenience sake, we use the umbrella term resume for everyone, and that is quite okay. That is fine. So a few important things about your resume when you are sitting down and creating one. First things, every word counts. And so do not exceed more than 2 pages. 1 to 2 pages, resume is just fine. So be brief about when you are entering your highlights of your career, your achievements of your career to your resume. And it makes your resume when you have it in a structured bullet form. And you have heard it a million times, but I'm going to reiterate that a recruiter has just 8 seconds resume. Now, this is called the 8 seconds resume test, and it determines whether your resume is going to be accepted or rejected. So, how do you catch the eye? How do you catch the attention of the recruiter in 8 seconds? That is the major question. So, by it, look at the job description. Keywords will be picked up by the ATS. And what is the ATS? Most of you know it is the applicant tracking system, job posting. And so they need this ATS. And use standard fonts, do not use any decorative fonts, and no labels, and no fancy fonts and colors, as I said. So use the standard fonts which we always use, like Helvetica and like Georgia and Arial, all those things. So you can use all that. And now the next thing you should remember is that there is an increasing trend of using the chat GPT these days. So do not do that mistake of copy pasting from chat GPT directly onto your resume. Why? Because the ATS is going to reject your resume because of plagiarism. So immediately, and your resume will be rejected. So if you want to take some ideas from this, from the chat GPT or other search engines, there are resume tools which can tell you whether your resume is ATS friendly or not. And the most useful tool would be JobScan. So you can easily, put your resume through JobScan. It's a tool, and you can see whether it is ATS compliant or not. So they also give you the scores about how much improved, strengthened. All these show that this is the action you took in your different roles, in your previous roles. So use these action words, very important. Now we come to the structure. At the top, of course, you write your name, your contact details, that is your phone number, and your email URL. Your LinkedIn URL should always be there. So, you can also write an objective statement. Freshers can write an objective statement. If you do not have a lot of experience, you can do that. And in a career summary, basically, what would you write? What kind of a professional you are, what is your role, and what is your industry, and what are your years of experience. And if there is any significant career summary, comes your key skills. Now, sometimes the experience, both are correct. You can put the key skills in the, after the career summary, or after what key skills are being asked for, and add those. And also, when you are mentioning the skills, not only your domain expertise skills, not only your technical skills, but also your soft skills. Because soft skills are very much required for a management profession. That. Now, after this, the section on work experience, all distinct sections, very well structured. It should be action word. And the second is, what were your key roles and responsibilities? And the third most important thing to include is, what impact did you make? So this is crucial, because this is what will give you the edge into whether the recruiter or the hiring manager or whatever it is. If possible, also so that it validates. For example, you can say increase the sales revenue of a company by 20% through proactive client out financial analysis of company budgets, and saved about that will make it more substantial. So this is about the general structure, about structure of the resume. With the others, you have to put it at the bottom. Here, you can put it at the top. And for the next section, that is the work experience section for freshers, they can here they can include their project works that they have. This is about freshers. Suppose you are, I'll just give an example. Suppose you are a marketing analyst intern. You had interned, have conducted, then you can say conducted consumer surveys and gathered 500, 600 data points. So this is a measurable impact. So things like that, if you have interned as a marketing analyst, or any other role. So similarly, see that you are adding all these things to make an impact even as a fresher. So this is about the freshers. Now, if applicable all across various industries. So they could be lead in a general management field and you are now transitioning, but make your resume now more effective by enlisting all these skills and trying to display or portray how these skills have value for the company you are applying for. So you have to identify and showcase these transferable skills that align with your desired role. And for example, if you have made a significant impact in high pressure situations, communicate this effectively in your resume by again quantifying your results. So if you have a good problem solving skills, now this is a skill that enables you to identify as a transferable skill that can applied across industries, be it finance, business, be it healthcare. Problem solvers you will be immediately picked up if you can sort of display how you had so this is there. And lastly, the general management roles. If you want to go for general management roles, please remember that there are four key business functions in any organization. One is finance, operations, marketing, and HR. So if you have skills related to any of these four functions, you can and you must include them in your resume, depending on the role that you are applying for. So for now, I think this is sufficient, and this idea of how you can form different
those resumes.
Yes.
Just 1 second. My screen visible? I can see
man's career summary. And he is saying extensive I have been leading industry, BPO industrial results. So this is another sentence. And if you want, you can write it in the form of a paragraph. If not, you can write bullet points. That is also acceptable. And the last thing to always write it was summary. So this can be there. And then let us look at the experiences. The first one is assistant manager operations. Concentrics. So here again, as I keep repeating, action words should be in the third person. So here you have written, so you can make it as led and supervised teams of 20 to 30 associates. Set clear performance expectations. That is correct. Collaborated is correct. Conducted is correct. And data reporting and analysis. So these are okay. And you have given the bullet points about your key roles and responsibilities, but also role direct work of global sites, planning and completion within the timelines. So you can say managed transactional project work, contact, point of contact, initiatives, then provided valuable insights, then provided, now as a subject matter expert, you can just change it, provided coaching, training, mentorship. As the next job profile that you have, that all the job role that you have, that also is going to be all these action words need to be used. So the managed customer service operations, provided drawing support, handled complex, that is all good, that is correct. And then we have the education section. So here also you have mentioned everything, all the details with the dates. Dates are important. And if possible, your CGPA, I cannot, your MBA finance. And then when you go down further, Rasha, yes. So results as far as possible should be mentioned. And you have then given this section for awards and achievements, which is very good. All the 3-4 awards which are here, top talent achiever, etc. That is well mentioned over here. And then yes, more references. So references are generally not furnished only when specifically asked for in the job application. So if they are not asking for references, there is no need to do that, because later on, if they need it, they will ask you for it. So that is there. And then if we go forward and we look at your skills, your skill sets, most of the skills, people management, leadership, teamwork, client management, and customer service, etc. And but you can mention soft skill, and for example, you can say management, because you have displayed leadership skills throughout. So you can say change management. That is one of the skills that you have. You must be surely having conflict resolution and mediation teams, different skills. And of course, collaborative skills, the cross-functional collaboration, and more skills.
Question for resume by Rahul Pandey. Let me just zoom in.
And I just wanted to say one thing about Amit's resume that he has mentioned. I mean, he has put this in 2 columns, which is okay, but there is really no need for, that blue color. So just keep it.
Amit has actually responded on chat, Seema. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the feedback, useful insights.
Yeah.
Awesome. Moving on to the next one. This one is by Rahul Pandey. Rahul, if you have joined us, please do let us know on chat if you have anything specific you want to ask Seema. So I'll just basically just scroll through this resume, Seema, for you. Please do let me know.
Yes, yes. So, Rahul, you have written on top curriculum vishay. No need for that. Not required. Do not write CV. Do not write resume. It's very obvious that it is that document. So, no need to write that. Instead, write your name in slightly bigger font, maybe bolded. So, Rahul Pandey is not really visible. So, highlight that. So your contact is there, your email is there, actually no need for date of birth unless specifically asked, and your LinkedIn ID is there, which is very good. Then your career summary is also well written, dedicated journey with over 8 years of experience in training and development. All that is good. And what are you looking for? Have you written that? I mean, what are you seeking? What are you looking forward to? Which domain or which industry are you looking to work? So here you can say, you can say seeking opportunities to leverage skill sets and experience in a dynamic organization. Always, when you are writing your career summary, what is your profession, what is your industry, what is your experience, and then what are you looking forward to? So that is a format that you can follow very easily. That is your career summary. Now, qualifications could have gone towards the end, but anyway, and in the qualifications, I do not see any dates. No dates, no results, no deep, Yeah, so I don't see any results. So you must include that. The dates, the institution from where you have done it, and what result did you obtain. So all those things can be there in the qualifications. And instead of qualifications, write educational qualifications. Then comes your executive summary. So the choice of word here, instead of executive summary, what can you write? You can write objective, or you can write professional summary. Sorry, not objective, professional summary. Executive summary is something very different. It is the key points of a report, work experience. So here the structure needs to be like you have written, currently working as deputy manager, master trainer under Project Ignite, etc., etc. Job roles. So this is there. Now, better to use, you have used A, B, C, D, the letters, but it is always better to use bullet points. So make sure that you use bullet points. Then again, you have only written your key responsibilities: responsible to impart training, responsible to train the supervisors, responsible. So instead of that, the recruiter doesn't want to see what you are responsible for. They want to see the impact you have made. Mostly, that is what they want to see. So again, you should use metrics or figures that can be validated. So prepared, you can say, prepared students for or imparted training of trainer of government ITI based German dual, and trained the supervisors, trainers from industries, created connection between in that you made. Similarly, in the second job description, also just needs, all that. So you can say managed, prepared students for interview, motivation, and other walks of career. So you can say that. So this is there. Then we scroll down and come to the third job role. Here again, follow the same pattern which I have told you to do. And for example, prime operations like training, operation, employee, and post-training management. So what is this? You have managed training operations, employee, and post-training management. So mention it in that form. Trained and mentored so many students, things like that you need to mention. And if you know the numbers, then you can write trained and mentored 100 plus students or hundreds also. Then major responsibilities. Do not write the word major responsibilities. You can continue in the same form. You know what I have said earlier. So here in this job role also, continue using the bullets, the action words, and the third person. So instead of adding major responsibility, the structure should be very, very consistent throughout. Then you come to the training undergone. No need to write undergone. How many trainings do you have? If you can just scroll down. Okay, lots. So trainings, just give the heading as trainings, and these are excellent. So this is very well done. You have mentioned all the trainings and certifications and awards that you have won, secured rank 1. So all this is very well done. So this is there. And what else? So your skills, where are your skills? The skills section, have you mentioned it? No. So you have to have a skills section, and you can mention, it is very obvious from the work experience, but you need to mention it separately as well in a separate section. So you have experience in training and development, you have experience in supervision, operations management, project management, all these things. So development consultant, branch out on your own. You can provide your expertise to different organizations, and you can have diverse clients. So these are the career paths that could be open for you. So you can explore these career paths. And of course, you can do your MBA and MBA certification, and you can go into HR perhaps. So
don't worry about it. Like if you have a question for a speaker here, Seema, related to your resume or career in general management, you can put on your questions in the Q&A box. A lot of folks are doing that. We have gotten a lot of interesting questions on the Q&A box, and we'll be taking the Q&A part of the session. So moving on to the next resume, we can see this resume by Sohag Hossen. I'll just quickly scroll through this resume for you, Seema. Let me know.
Yes. So good, address, mobile, email, LinkedIn, all are there. So the good beginning over there.
Sohag has also joined us. So Sohag, please do let us know if you, he's here. Do let us know if you have any questions specific for your resume.
Yes. So Sohag, Now, career summary. I am an experienced. Do not write I am. So this is the same thing I'm repeating again and again. You can begin with dynamic and results driven divisional sales manager with over 12 years of experience in the FMCG and etc. etc. Then again, I proudly hold certification. Do not write like that. Write certified as a business leadership professional by the Academy of Finance and Management, Australia. That is there. And then proven track record. This is very important, actually. I mean, you can use this phrase. Proven track record in market analysis, strategic sales management, and building effective teams. So this is one bullet point again. And what are you looking forward to? What is it that you want to do? So seeking new challenges in the sales industry to leverage my expertise in exceeding targets and delivering exceptional results for the organization. This is the way you can write your career summary, maybe in bullet points, maybe in a short paragraph. So this is there. And then you have written career summary, and then again you have written career objective. There is no need for both the things. It is the same thing. The last thing that I just said, seeking challenging roles or something, that is your career objective. So that is the last sentence of your career summary. So just omit career objective altogether. Then if you can scroll down. Yes, so the key proficiencies. Now, this is basically your skills section. You have added a lot of skills, and you should also add your soft skills because it's very important for sales roles. And you want to become a sales manager or hold, more senior positions, then your soft skills come into play. You have written critical thinking and creativity and communication and leadership and all that. So you can also write relationship building, your interpersonal skills, your coaching and mentoring skills, your innovative skills. So all those can also be highlighted over here. Next, we come to date of birth, not required unless asked for. And then we come to work experience, not working, but work experience. You have given the correct structure, organization name, designation, duration, and then long lists of job responsibilities. So do not write job responsibilities. You have to just omit job responsibilities and begin with led the sales and business development, etc. And visited zones to ensure that sales forces are getting proper coaching, maintained good relationship, developed and implemented a comprehensive sales plan, organized monthly meeting, utilized standard job skills, prepared sales report, and etc. etc. So that is how you should write it. So now the second one, the second role. So the major achievements you have given in the same, you can be including it in the same format in the, in the bulleted list. So you can say achieved a remarkable 12% year-on-year business growth, handling a business of BDT 5 CR. You can say that. And then next bullet point would be recognized as a top performer at the national level in 22-23. So do not write highlights or achievements or something like that in another section. So just include all the bullets in one section itself in that particular job role. Similarly, the next job responsibility, the next job role was led a team and all those things. So here again, I would like you to give figures. I would like you to give numbers and percentages. I do not see that anywhere over here. Try to include that to make it more validated. So use that. And Next is you wanted to say that you wanted to become a sales manager. So you want to highlight your skills. So yes, in the hard skills, again, when you go to your skill sections, you can also mention skills like market analysis, data science, strategic planning, because you have done this throughout your work roles, the previous job roles. So be sure to mention those skills. So this is, I think, about I think it should be all. And for sales positions, when you are applying for sales positions, the technical skills would require, you to know, maybe do you have a knowledge of CRM software? And do you have proficiency in digital marketing tools, for example, Google Ads, or do you have proficiency in email marketing tools? For salespeople, all these are required. So, can you do automation of emails, MailChimp, Get Response? So, somewhere or the other, you can mention these skills as well. Do you have you should have the product knowledge also. So, since you are into sales, a complete product knowledge is essential, and your research skills also play a very great role, because you will research into the market and you will identify new business opportunities. So that is also very important. And as I said, the soft skills, of course, communication, negotiation, with dealing with clients, there would be objection management. That is a very important soft skill. Customer engagement, conflict management, collaborative skills, active listening, and being motivated. So all these skills can be included. So I think this is about it.
We just have one question from Akash here. So would you call this resume the one to grab eyes in 8 seconds, like you suggested?
Could you repeat it, please?
We have a question by Akash here. Would you call this resume the one to grab eyes in 8 seconds, like you suggested?
It needs a little bit of rephrasing. It needs a little bit of additions. As I just said, that you need to give the metrics, the quantifiable metrics in every bullet point, in every job role, at least one or two quantifiable metrics. Otherwise, it is very comprehensive. Just add a few more skills, because you want to highlight your skills. You want to get promoted into a sales manager instead of remaining a divisional sales manager. So highlight your skills and give the metrics. And
thank you so much, Seema.
It should not be 3 pages. No, it has to be 2 pages. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Seema. Sohag, do let us know on chat here if basically that helps you. Now moving on to the next one. So we have very limited time here, and in order to address all of your queries, we are getting in the Q&A box. We'll just extend the session by a few more minutes, if that's okay, Seema.
Yeah. I didn't realize. Okay, I'll just do this quickly.
Sure.
Jay Hanitha, now here, the objective, okay, because she has experience as system administrator in NS Group for 3 years. Now here again, the structure needs to be improved, because first of all, in your contact section, in your contact details, you do not have the LinkedIn URL. That is missing. So that needs to